it becomes about life. The pictures I make, I'm talking about, it becomes about the fact that, yes, I adore these old movies and everything, I can never make them. I wish I could have, but I'm not. I'm what I am. I do what I do now.
He's been making movies since the late 60s and is still producing bangers 6 decades later. The landscape of cinema would not be the same without his contributions, so in this video we take a look at Martin Charles Scorsese. With a unique and distinct body of work and a passion for movies which is infectious, Scorsese is rightly considered to be a filmmaking heavyweight. Raised in New York City to Italian-American parents, Martin Scorsese's early works feature characters and influences that are steeped in these essential and formative ingredients. Despite recent criticism for his views on modern cinematic trends, Scorsese is generally viewed as one of the most important American filmmakers still working in the medium. We've curated a top 5 list that spans his career and showcases his eclectic stylings. This list would also be a good place to start for the uninitiated. Our selections are indexed in chronological order, not ranked.
Well, take it or leave it.
So, without any more ball-breaking, shine-boxing, or stinky horseman or smelling motherflockers, here's our top 5 Martin Scorsese films. Number 1. Taxi Driver. These days, we almost expect to see a story about a disaffected psychopath who ends up snapping in an explosion of violence. Joker, You Were Never Really Here, The Brave One, the list continues and is extensive, but back in 1976, not many people had covered this sort of material to any great degree. This film is nothing if not controversial. The depiction of violence both shocked and appalled audiences, and the casting of a 12-year-old Jodie Foster as a prostitute did more than raise a few eyebrows. Robert De Niro is perfectly cast as the disenfranchised Travis Bickle, and there is strong support from Sybil Shepherd, Harvey Keitel, Albert Brooks, and Peter Boyle. Also very notable is the incredible score by Bernard Herrmann, which undulates and seeps through the speakers like the steam from a sewer, perfectly reflecting the seedy, morally bankrupt New York City nightscape.
I didn't tell you to ride, I didn't tell you to do anything. I just said, pull over to the curb. When we're pulled over to the curb, we're going to sit here.
Number 2. Raging Bull. Rightly considered to be one of the greatest American films ever made, Raging Bull is an incredible character study of real-life boxer Jake LaMotta, who was a prominent pugilist in the 1940s and 50s. De Niro takes the lead role again, this time earning him an Academy Award for Best Actor. He is joined by Joe Pesci and Kathy Moriarty, who play his brother and his wife, respectively. The story spans several decades following the boxer's violent career and abusive behavior in his home life, which ultimately result in disillusion and regret. Shot in black and white and underpinned by Pietro Mascagni's incredible music, this iconic picture was the first to be selected for preservation in the National Film Registry in 1990.
The Bronx Bull, the Raging Bull. Let's hear for the great Jake LaMotta, ladies and gentlemen.
Number 3. Goodfellas. Based on the book Wise Guy by Nicholas Pileggi, the story is based on a group of organized crime figures and centers around Henry Hill, a former soldier in a New York crew who eventually turned on his cohorts and gave evidence against them in order to save his own life and protect his family. Dark, violent, and incredibly realistic, Scorsese's seminal mafia movie revealed a much more insidious and streetwise portrayal of the gangster. De Niro and Liotta are unshakable in their roles, but it is perhaps the diminutive Joe Pesci who produces the most memorable turn as the evil and psychopathic hood Tommy DeVito, a role that won him the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Perhaps Martin Scorsese's most accomplished work, Goodfellas has become part of pop culture and widely renowned as another of the greatest American films ever produced.
Hey, Tommy, if I was going to break your balls, I'd tell you to go home and get your shine box.
Number 4. Hugo. This visually captivating adventure film is based on Brian Selznick's novel The Invention of Hugo Cabret. It is notable for being Scorsese's first venture into 3D filmmaking. The film received critical acclaim for its stunning visuals, particularly its use of 3D technology, which was lauded for its immersive and breathtaking depiction of the vintage Parisian setting. Hugo is Scorsese's love letter to the early days of cinema, celebrating the magic of filmmaking and the importance of preserving cinematic heritage. he masterfully incorporates themes of discovery, imagination, and the power of storytelling while paying homage to the groundbreaking contributions of Georges Méliès to the art of film. This stunning family film makes our top 5 list because it's such a different film for Martin Scorsese to have made and stands out as a unique offering in his excellent catalogue of movies.
I am standing before you tonight because of one very brave young man.
Number 5. Killers of the Flower Moon. Scorsese's most recent movie is an adaptation of David Grant's non-fiction book of the same name, which investigates the shocking murders of wealthy Osage Native Americans in the 1920s, a series of crimes with significant historical and cultural implications. Starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, and Lily Gladstone, this historical drama meticulously recreates early 20th century America and plunges you into a world of greed, corruption, and betrayal. This movie showcases the work of an old master, confident in his ability to convey a powerful story and do it in such a way that transports the audience to another place and time and then leaves them thinking about how the events they have just witnessed still reverberate in the present day. They say you're only as good as your latest movie, so I think it's safe to say that Martin Scorsese is still on top of his game and has time and again proven himself to be one of the most notable and accomplished filmmakers of all time.
It's so simple. The front is the front, the back is the back. He has to make it look like he done himself.
So there you have it, our top 5 Martin Scorsese films. Have you seen them all?
You shit-kicking, stinky horse-smelling motherfucker, you!
Which Scorsese movie is your favourite? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads from More Movies. Check out our top 5 Martin Scorsese article for more information about this awesome filmmaker and his movies. You'll find all the links in the description. If you have enjoyed this video and are in a position to help, you can support us at buymeacoffee.com or join us on Patreon, all links below.